Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ritual League 3.13. In this episode, I'm going to be going over a swap for you guys from the League starter zombie skeleton necromancer into carrion golems with a smooth transition, what you should be looking for, how to get 100% impale, and how to basically do the whole thing. So here was the League starter that I recommended. So it used the bone offering and the block and a shield, and it was pretty tanky, 5,000 HP, and you would come into here and you would see like 40,000. It's pretty good for just a league starter, like no jewels, no real items. It's just like res cap and life, and not even life on everything. So this was the league starter that I recommended, and it was really good, and we started skeleton, zombies, and we were switching back and forth between zombies and skeletons because the build is so free, and you have so many rares, so it was really easy to res cap and get chaos res cap, and it's amazing, and you even have armor, and it feels really good. So then I switched a couple days ago because I did a poll on YouTube of if I should do carrion golems instead of zombies, and the vote was like 61% carrion golems, so we re-rolled the carrion golems, but I was already pretty far into my build, so people asked for the beginning stuff, like what should they do when they want to swap over, what do they need to look for. So here is my carrion golem build for you guys with what you should look for to swap over. So if you have just the jewels, which is an anima stone, primordial might, and 2 harmonies, 2 cooldown points, that's pretty much all of the damage you're seeing here, and that's 1 million per carrion golem, and we have 4. So it's pretty good. That's pretty strong for such budget. It's literally just the anima stone, couple harmonies, and the might. So there you go. Easy clap. And then this is the skill tree I recommend. We anointed Ravenous Horde. We take some free spell block. We're using bone offerings still, so we have the extra block. So we're at 33 block, 25 spell block. Obviously, you could have flasks in there too. 73 impale with just regular dread banner and the impale. So we don't have, we wouldn't have the cluster or any of that yet. But I even included. So this is like the first step that you follow this path of building tree and these skills, and you'll be pumping out this, and this is with vulnerability. So then I put in here that there's a couple like things you can do to boost the build even more and make the build feel even better. So this is not including animate guardian, so he's off on his own, and so you can include the animate guardian instead of the vulnerability, but for now I just left it because it's a whole, you have to spend more. And in the build, I did put the Animate Guardian gear as a separate set of gear. I'm just trying to go through everything I've done for this video. I also put the skills that it takes for 100% Impale. So there's the regular budget, first you come into the build with this, and you'll be able to play it. And then to make it go the extra mile, because 73 Impale sucks, to go to 100, we're gonna need specifically Divergent Dread Banner, gets you an extra 5, and you need the Carrion Golem Impale, Anomalous Impale, 10%. And then when you use both of those, and you switch to my second skill tree, so I have a second skill tree. This is 100% Impale when you use the different skills, so 100% Impale with different skills. It uses another cluster, and so we sacrifice the life wheel for a big fat cluster. So when you want to boost your deeps, so you can see that it didn't change that much. Like it didn't change that much, but it actually makes an even bigger difference than it shows on POB. Like if I go to the 100% Impale off of this, it only changes it by like 60,000. I'll actually show you. So you turn on this Carrion Golem with the Anomalous Impale. You would turn on this Divergent Dread Banner, and you turn off the other Dread Banner, and then you'll have your 1.3. So see how it, like in POB, it doesn't show. Wait, what's going on? Wait, what happened? Divergent Dread Banner. Here we go. Second step. Extra 10% from the Anomalous Impale. 60,000, see? And so that's taking your Impale. One more step. That's taking your Impale from the 73 all the way to 100. That's a pretty big diff, if you ask me. That's huge. 73, 27 diff of 73. It's fucking massive, dude. It's like 1/3 of what you had of more Impales, and then it multiplies on the other Impales that you already had because it's more effective, so it's better to have 100. It's a huge diff going from the 73 basic Impale to the 100 big dick Impale. But I'll revert this back to the basic for the beginning because I don't want to overwhelm people with the alternate quality gems, and the build is playable without it. And then I'll go further that you can, like I said, so I turned off that dread banner. Let's turn on this one. For this Carrion Golem, we have vulnerability, so you still have to cast it. And it would be for bossing. You don't need it for the regular clear. It's only for bossing, so it's not that bad. But then when you get your animate guardian, like, let me show you these items. So in the secondary set, we have the Kingmaker, this helmet with nearby enemies take 9% increased physical damage. It's a item level 85 Elder Hum. Garb of the Ephemeral, the Curse Corruption Glove vulnerability, and the boots with move speed chaos res, because for your animate guardian you'll need, as you noticed probably on the when you look at the calculations for this Carrion Golem, the stats, he was missing 17 chaos, so your animate guardian is missing 17 chaos, and so I like to get 17 chaos res on the animate guardian. Second thing is you should look for 27 fire, cold, and lightning across the gear, so that he is immune to the curse elemental weakness. That's pretty nice. That's a huge benefit because he won't get randomly ripped, and you'll know that he'll be safe. And so that's side stuff of what I recommend, just to keep his, like, I recommend this all the time. I have a video on the animate guardian made simple, but I'll include it again. Chaos res cap him, LE res cap him, get these few things like vulnerability curse, the garb of the ephemeral for no crit, the nearby enemies take 9% increased fizz, and then Kingmaker, that's the animate guardian gear. And yeah, overall the only diff between the regular and the 100% is the divergent dread banner and the anomalous impale. And then people will also go, Ethan, I need the next one, what do I buy next? I know you've done all this, come on man, I need the next one. It's like, guys, then what? If you look at mine, it's like, okay, I have awakened gems. The order doesn't matter that much, I'll be honest, dude, but I'll give you my generic order right now. Awaken Generosity to increase the Dread Banner for more Impale. You can go for the Carrion Golems Awakened Melee Fizz for the chance to intimidate, because do you see the damage? Chance to intimidate is this. And intimidated enemies take 10% increased physical damage. So I'm just going to sit here, and if I can help you guys, I'm just going to run through some real quick shit of the next steps after this. So you're like, wait, Ethan, you gave us the League Starter, the items, then the Impale, then the everything. Yep, here you go, dude. So here's the order of the Awakened Gems. Look, 100,000. What the fuck is Intimidate? Awaken Melee Fizz, by the way, 10%. So it's pretty much permanent Intimidate. If you do Brutality, look at this. Look at what Awaken Brutality is. Okay, just wait for this. I have Awaken Gems off because I wasn't using it for this budget build. Another 100,000. The reason why this happens is because it overwhelms 10% physical damage reduction. It's fucking insane. It also has a key stat that makes it broken. It's actually really funny if you look and you add all gems. You can even see that you have to add alternate quality as well, and you can find this, and this has it's just bigger than the regular one, right? Oh wait, this is why. Okay, so Anomalous was 10% chance to cause bleeding, and the other one's Overwhelm 5% physical damage reduction, so you have an alt quality that's half the benefit of an Awakened Gem. So you could actually go alt qual. It's so funny, man. They're so funny. GGG's insane. Look at what they've done. Look at what I found. Oh my god, look at what you can do in your POB. You could look up absolutely every gem, and you could be a POB warrior to the extreme now. Okay, But anyways, back to the yikes. Back to the non. Okay, and then there's Awaken Multi, of course. 17% more damage, extra slam, helps with the bone spikes for the cascade that people don't know about. The skill that they're using with these harmonies. And then minion damage, you can go Awaken minion damage. It's a little bit better, and it's pretty cheap usually. Awaken minion damage is pretty cheap. Would I recommend going this Animate Guardian without that gear? Probably not. It's not really worth it. You probably just want the gear. That's the whole point of the Animate Guardian, is taking up a slot. It has a risk. It's liability. You can't get the gear back. So if you're gonna put on gear and spend something, you might as well get what you want, right? Either way, this should be pretty fucking cool for you guys. Also, eventually, like if you get a super wand, you can replace this and go for the convoking with the trigger. It's really expensive, like 40-50x or more. And then you can go a shield with recover life on block, shaper shield, but obviously loss of damage, so just be aware of that. But this was the easy peasy early with no awakened gems on how to get crazy fucking damage for free for everybody, and while still being pretty good survivability. It's the same as the league starter, and then your soft core, so it doesn't even matter anyways, and feels good, man. And you can push the end game 4 million damage, go shit on all the bosses, and have a great time. And you can scale this up because I've given you the scaling, and it's pretty cool. Either way, that's all. I don't need to talk about this anymore. Everyone knows about Carrion Golems. This is my ascendancy. Yeah, it was the league starter, and we're still transitioning. Fucking Necromancer PogChamp. Block is cool. If you go a shield, you could go Sanctuary. You could also go look up Elegant Hubris stuff. I'm probably going to have an updated Elegant Hubris video coming soon, because that's still a thing I have to talk about. But either way, I hope this helps a lot of people trying to get into Carrion Golems, because they saw me transition and they want to do it too, and they wanted my take on it. Here you go. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. I can't do this without you guys, so thank you guys for all the support. And thank you to all my subs on Twitch. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!